Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is on 7 signs she likes you more than a friend. Body language signs you shouldn't ignore. Okay, so do you know this really gorgeous gal? And you're like, friends, but you want to be more than friends, right? But you don't know if she wants to be more than friends. You don't know if she likes you back. What do you do about it? How do you know if she likes you too? If you are asking these questions, then you are in the right place, because that's exactly what we are going to be talking about in this video. You're going to learn 7 signs she likes you more than a friend, and I'm going to be touching on what to do about it, because you obviously don't want to just stay friends, right? You need to know how you can move forward and become more than friends. So make sure you watch to the end, because each of these signs is very, very important. Each woman's a little different, so you need to know as many signs as you can. Now, before we dive in, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men. I teach you how to stop wasting your time and energy on dead-end relationships and bad relationships by learning the skills that get your dream girl. So make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, and give me a big thumbs up. Okay, one of the best ways to know if a girl likes you, know if she's interested in you, is by reading her body language. As humans, when we feel certain things, you can see it in our bodies. And if you know what signs to look for, you can tell if a girl is attracted to you and if she likes you. Now, here's something that's really, really important. So pay close attention. Women, this is just how it works. This is how God made us. Women are very, very good at reading body language. It comes naturally to most women, and it's very easy for most women. This means she just kind of assumes that it's easy for you too. And so if you don't pick up on the signs that she's interested, she takes that as rejection. She is mortified. She is so embarrassed because she thinks it's really obvious. And to all the other girls, it is really obvious. So if you don't know the signs that she's interested, she takes that as rejection, and she goes and she finds somebody else who is interested in her and who shows her that he's interested in her. Does that make sense? This is why it's so important that you do know these signs. Women need to feel pursued in order to feel attracted to you and safe in the relationship. And one important part of pursuing is being able to read her signs and knowing how to move forward. P.S. If you haven't yet seen this video on pursuing, you need to watch it. Like right now, there's a link in the description below. Bottom line, you need to know the signs she likes you more than a friend, so you know how to move forward so that you can become more than friends. With that, let's get started with her first sign she likes you more than a friend. First up, she always wants to look her best when she is around you. If she sees you as just a friend, she is not going to feel as excited or as much pressure to look super attractive for you. But if she wants to be more than friends, if she likes you, then she wants you to notice she's pretty. And she's going to do everything in her power to help you notice that she's attractive and she's pretty and someone you would want to be more than friends with. So if you notice that she puts in extra effort when she knows she's going to see you, or if you notice that she's often like fixing her hair and trying to look as nice as possible when she does see you, that's a really good sign that it's because she wants you to notice her and be attracted to her. Okay, our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she can't maintain eye contact with you. Have you ever looked into the eyes of someone really cute and you got like really nervous and you like couldn't think straight? She does that too. It is very, very normal when we're attracted to someone to not be able to hold their gaze. This is especially true with women when she looks down. If she is attracted to you, it's very, very common for her to look down and not be able to maintain eye contact with you. She's feeling those butterflies. She doesn't know what to say. She can't breathe. She can't think. And so she can't maintain eye contact with you. Now, another really good sign is if maybe she can't maintain eye contact with you, but you notice she looks at you a lot when maybe like you're not looking at her, or even if your friends tell you, dude, she's always looking at you. That's for a reason. And it's not because, oh, I'm looking at my friend. No, it's because she is attracted to you. So pay close attention. If she can't keep eye contact with you, it's a sign that she's attracted to you. Our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she really tries to make sure that you know that she's single, that she lets you know that she's very, very single. If she's doing this, it's for a reason, and it's because she's attracted to you. She wants you to notice that she's single and available, and maybe you should change that sometime. Now, of course, it's a totally different story if she's a really needy woman. We're not getting into that in this video. That's for another video, but be aware of that and realize that as long as she's not needy, but if she mentions that she's single, it's for a reason. Now, this brings up a really important point, so pay close attention. Are you with me? In all of these scenarios, as you hear these signs, what are you gonna do about it? Because the whole point here is you don't want to just keep doing what you're doing, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're just going to stay friends, right? And like I mentioned earlier, she'll move on and find someone who is interested. That's how you end up in the friend zone, stay in the friend zone, and never get out. So, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to move forward? What you need is a game plan. You need to know what to do next. You need to know how to pursue her the right way. You need to know how to talk to her, how to increase that attraction, and how to take things to the next level so you can start dating instead of just being friends. You need a game plan. When you have the right dating and relationship skills, they become your game plan. You don't have to worry about being in the friend zone and being rejected because you know what to do, and you have that game plan for how to move forward. I have a free masterclass for you that's going to teach you about this, teach you about these skills, how to avoid being rejected, how to avoid being embarrassed, how to avoid the friend zone and being the nice guy nobody wants to date. There is a link in the description below. If you don't want to mess this up, if you want to make sure that this goes well, make sure you watch that free masterclass. There is a link in the description below, and I will also put a link in the pinned comment. The secrets to getting the girl are not difficult as long as you know what they are and know how to use them. So do make sure you watch that free masterclass. Okay, our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she tries to find out if you are single. If you notice that she brings it up from time to time and asks you questions about it a lot, that is for a reason. For the most part, you don't just ask your friend, hey, by the way, are you single? You know, it's not really something you do much. So if you notice she does this a lot, that's a good sign, especially if she mentions she's single and she tries to find out if you are single. It's because she's like, hey, we should not be single together, right? She wants to be more than friends. It's actually like a pretty big hint if she's talking about her not being single and you not being single. It's pretty big. Quick question before we get to our next sign. Are these signs helpful, and are you enjoying this video? Would you like more videos on signs she likes you more than a friend and how to avoid the friend zone? If you would, please comment friends in the comments below to let me know you want more videos like this one. It helps me so much. So if you're enjoying this, if you want more, comment friends. Okay, our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she talks about the two of you as if you were a couple. This can be a little bit hard to pick up until you're aware of it, and then it can be really obvious. So if she says things like, oh my goodness, we're such a good team, or we have so much in common, or we're so much alike, or we're really good together, she doesn't mean as a friend, guys. It's because she's thinking of you guys as more of a couple, and she's hoping you are thinking of you guys as more than a couple, and she's trying to see how you feel about that. Pay close attention. If this happens frequently, it is for a reason. It is not a coincidence. Okay, our next sign might be a little surprising to you. And it's if she maybe acts a little bit more awkward around you. As I mentioned earlier, when you think someone's cute, you kind of lose your brain a little bit and you can't think straight and you can't breathe. So she may stutter around you. She may like walk into walls or drop things or bump into things or maybe talk a little flustered. That's really normal if she's attracted to you, because she's nervous, she's intimidated by you, And she really wants you to notice her too. She really wants you to be attracted to her too. So that's a very, very normal reaction. This is especially true if you notice that this is something she kind of only does around you. Maybe she's like super relaxed and chilled and everything with other friends, but when she's around you, she forgets how to talk or she walks into walls. Remember that one of the most important things to notice when it comes to reading someone's body language is that exclusivity element. There are some really good and important guidelines you need to know when reading somebody's body language, especially if it's something you haven't done a lot. So do make sure you watch this video on how to know if a girl likes you and the biggest tips to avoid disaster. You don't want disaster to happen, right? So do make sure you watch that video to learn what those rules are. There is a link in the description below if you haven't seen that one yet. Okay, our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she giggles a lot. You know that butterfly feeling in the pit of your stomach? It makes you like super excited and nervous and all at the same time. Well, for girls, that often causes them to giggle. So if you notice she giggles a lot when she's talking to you, or maybe when she just looks at you, or whatever it is, if she giggles a lot, if she's bubbly and excited, that can be a really good sign that she likes you more than a friend and she's attracted to you and you make her feel amazing. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, all women are different. Not every woman is going to show all of the signs, but for many, many, many women, giggling is a very, very good sign. A giggle is different than a laugh. So if you notice that she's like giggly around you, that can be a very good sign that it's because she's attracted to you. Okay, let's go over what you have learned so far about the signs she likes you more than a friend. First up is that she wants to look her best when she is around you. If you notice that she kind of goes out of her way to look super nice when she's around you, that she pays close attention to what she looks like when she's around you, it's for a reason. She wants you to notice her and think she's attractive. Our next sign is if she can't maintain eye contact with you, if she gets nervous and looks away. And this is, again, especially true if you notice or other people notice that she looks at you a lot, but when your eyes meet, she like can't handle it and looks away. Our next sign she likes you more than a friend is if she really makes sure you know that she's single. She like really, really points that out. Hey, I'm single. You should help me change that. That's basically what she's saying. Next up is when she tries to know if you're single. So like, are you seeing anyone? Are you like available? Maybe we should, maybe we should not be single together at the same time with each other. Next up is if she talks about the two of you kind of like you're already a couple. Oh, we make such a good team. Oh, we have so much in common. It's because she'd like you to be a couple. Now, maybe the funniest sign she likes you more than a friend is if she kind of acts awkward around you. She forgets how to talk. She's a little bit clumsy. She drops things. She's nervous. And when she's around you, she's really nervous. And so she sometimes acts a little awkward. And her next sign is if she giggles a lot when she's around you. This is a very, very common thing women do when they're around someone who makes them feel giddy and happy and excited and attracted. One last word of warning, you guys. These signs do you absolutely no good if you don't have a game plan for how you're going to move forward and what you are going to do next. Because if you keep doing what you're already doing, you're going to stay friends and she's going to move on. She's going to find somebody else because she thinks you are not interested. So having a game plan is so important. Make sure you watch my free masterclass to learn how to avoid rejection and how to stay out of the friend zone. There is a link in the description below. I will also put a link in the pinned comment. Make sure you watch that so you can get the girl instead of get rejected. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. If you have not yet subscribed, be sure to do that now and ring the notification bell. And if you learned something new, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Would you like more videos like this? If you would, be sure to comment friends. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those in the comments as well. I'm always open to new video ideas, so leave any suggestions there. Do you have a friend who's really crushing on someone and can't tell how she feels about him? please share this with him. It's going to help him so much. And if we're not yet friends on social media, we really need to be. A little bit of a spoiler, I share some exclusive content in my Instagram stories. There are things there I don't share anywhere else. So do make sure you at least follow me on Instagram. There are links to all my social media in the description below. Thank you so much again for watching, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. Take 2. Here we go. Yes, I already started a video, got 8 minutes in and had to restart. So that's okay. It's fine. I'm not bitter, mostly, you know. So if you notice that she gets really dressed up and if she does her hair like, how do you do that? How do you do your hair like that? I'd like to know. Now this brings up a really important, let's see. I'm trying to use my hands, but there's a thing in the way and it's annoying. Okay, let's go over what you have. Yeah. Our next sign is if she can't maintain eye contact. I don't even know what that was.